Hi Class T, it's that time again for us to have another look at the eggs to see how they're doing. So this will be look number 3, just 2 more to go after this one. And we'll start with the egg that's been in the water and work our way towards the Diet Coke. So here we have the egg that's been in the water. And again, it continues to look exactly the same as it did on the day that we started. There's no damage to the shell, still looks as it did. Here we've got the egg that's been in the milk. And every time I look at this one, I do think it looks a lot shinier than the one that's been in the water, even though it's still been dried. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not. Just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, still looking the same colour. Doesn't look to be any damage to the shell. Okay, so here we have the egg that's been in the apple juice. You'll see there's some small amounts of damage to the shell, which occurred when I was drying it, because all I have to do is touch it now, and it does seem to be leaving a little bit of a mark on the shell. So there's definitely a weakness developing in that shell caused by I would assume the acid in the apple juice. Okay, and here we have the egg that has been in the orange juice. There is some absolute definite signs of damage here. We've got these big bubbles that have emerged. Again, like yesterday, we had some big bubbles, but there certainly seems to be more. And if I turn the egg over, we can see that the shell of the egg is pretty much covered in these big bubbles that almost look like blisters. So here we have the egg that has been in the Diet Coke. Again, it's got that dark discoloration on it, probably caused by the colouring or the artificial colours that are put into the Diet Coke. It seems to be affecting the egg. The shell still feels pretty firm to touch, unlike some of the others. If I touch it, it's still pretty firm. Certainly isn't like the orange juice and the apple juice. So we'll see how we get on with this one, see what happens in the next couple of days. So that concludes our science look for today at our egg experiment. So let's have a see tomorrow what the eggs are looking like, whether there's been further change with the eggs that are in the juices, whether the acid in the juices caused further damage to the shells. We'll just have to wait and see.